Hi everybody and welcome today to AXION live show. It's going to be a lot of fun. Man, oh man, AXION is starting to ramp it up. I said it would in January, and of course it's ramping up but pretty nicely. We've got a big launch coming up. So here we are on the AXION portal, which is the URL is stake.axion.network, and we're /launch. And this is where the launch pad is. Just another layer. In AXION, you stake AXION, you earn AXION, you get wrapped Bitcoin dividends, which you can withdraw at any time. And on top of that, of course, is a huge value add, getting access to big projects and of all sorts of projects, and of course, getting a pretty good deals on this. And this is only going to ramp up in 2022. It looks pretty exciting. Here we are, folks, on the launch pad. You can see we're on this page under launches here on the AXION. Now, the link's in the video description. You can get access to this. And here we are. The Legion Network IDO is up and running. So we're going to get into all of that. But first of all, let's get in the chat. We've got John Atkins in the house. Hi, Superman, everybody. Great to see John Atkins, AXION token member. Whoop, whoop, as I always say, representing. So very, very nice. And we're going to have some pretty cool stuff on during this live show. That's going to be pretty nice. Now, look at this. The Legion Network IDO and the time until launch, 9 hours and 59 minutes. Very, very cool. We've had an announcement about that today. I posted that on the community tab, and now we're talking about it live. So it's going to be pretty neat. But look at this surprise. Surprise. Look at this thing. And another one has been loaded up. Another launch has been also loaded up. 11 hours and 58 minutes until that comes up. So, man, oh man, is that two in one go? So presumably that's two of them. Two of them going to be on the running. And I know that the team is looking at trying to do 2 a month. Man, oh man, oh man. If they do that, that is huge amount of value add to AXION stakers. And AXION stakers will salute the team for that, because that's pretty epic. Like I said, I'd be happy with 6 launch partners a year, just as long as they're all up at good quality. But this team looks like they're trying to punch right up here. And I think that's pretty neat for the AXION stakers. And of course, offering some pretty good projects coming through. The launch pad's pretty exciting. Anyway, here's the Legend one. So very nice. We're going to jump into that a bit later in the live show. So definitely check that out. You might want to get your KYC status updated if you want to get access. Not all of the launches need KYC. Some of them do, but it is set up now. You can actually do that online with, of course, AXION's first launch partner, Securitas. And you can see they were the first one down here. It's almost $750,000 for that one. Pretty nice. Now we're going to get into the details of the Legion network launch, and of course that's a big project. I would say the biggest by far on the launches so far. So it's only getting bigger and better. Pretty awesome stuff there. But let's get into the website. Of course, you don't know much about AXION. Check out axion.network website. I always say do your investment due diligence. Everything on this channel is infotainment. Of course, the main products for AXION is the accelerator. That's where you buy and stake and get all the bonuses. Earn AXION, wrap Bitcoin dividends, and of course stake it. And of course get access to these big launches. So that's pretty awesome. The second thing, of course, is the Collider. That's really a bonus chance to get a bonus investment, and could get a huge return on investment straight off the bat, straight out of the gate, as we say. So those are the two key ones to look at. You can buy AXION, of course, off the market. You don't have to buy and stake it if you don't wish to. And of course, you can check out the roadmap, etc. The other big thing, of course, check out news updates. That's the other big thing, and blogs from time to time. And of course, if you want to buy and stake straight away, you can just click on the AXION portal. And that will take you to here. This is the AXION portal at stake.axion.network. So pretty cool. And you can see the accelerator and the Collider there. So I go through that most nights. So you can check out most of the videos that are on this platform. You'll see that. But tonight we're focusing on the launch pads, and we'll just briefly touch on the AXION accelerator just as we go. So very cool. We're going to jump back there. We'll check out the AXION accelerator, see how it's going at the moment. A bit later, but here we are. We're going to jump over to the AXION price. AXION price is looking pretty juicy at the moment. Quadruple 04125, holding up quite nicely, I would say. And I'm pretty pleased with that, where that's going. So we're going to talk about that too. So here it is at quadruple 04125. We were as high as quadruple 042 cents earlier, and I think there's a huge upside potential, and these launches just add that extra value. People will be wanting to chase AXION down to stake that and get access to these launches for sure. So it's going to be pretty exciting to see that play out. The other side, of course, let's do the old ruler and see where we are on the 24 hours. We're going to go all the way back to 21. So let us get back to there. So 21 is this one. So we were at quadruple 0389 24 hours ago. We actually rallied a bit, and we got up almost 9% increase in price up to quadruple 04225. and we're currently still up after a little bit of selling there, 6%. So still a net gain in the last 24 hours. That's really, really cool. And of course, sitting at quadruple 04125. Nice. Now, I am accumulating AXION at this stage and have been for some time. So just to give you some disclosure there. And let's have a look at the data here. So we're going to have a look at the daily. I'm aware of quite a few people actually slowly just ramping up their DCA, dollar cost averaging, into AXION at the moment. And of course, we're going to quickly check out. This is the full price curve since AXION's been on Polygon. Before this, AXION was on Ethereum network as one of the big 3 certificate deposit projects. That includes, of course, the first certificate of the blockchain, Hex, and of course, the other big one was Wise token. And each of them has their own journey. Each of them has their own features and benefits. And of course, that's what we're playing out now. So let's have a check. We're going to be on the first day, the 20th of October is when we came to Polygon. Now, AXION was the only one that moved to Polygon. The other projects are still sitting on Ethereum. So AXION has done super well there because we've got super fast and super cheap fees, while the other projects and everyone else on Ethereum is paying super high fees, as you well know. So pretty cool. So we're on a day number 112 on Polygon. Man, oh man, oh man. Of course, there was a lot of selling into the big payday at the beginning. That's what these red candles are. But man, we're trying to find that bottom, and I think we have a good chance now, more than ever, of finding that bottom and start the uptrend. We've got these 2 big launches to kick us off into that. It's going to be a sweet thing, I'm sure. So let's have a look at what we're trying to get to. We're going to try and overlay here. We're going to overlay the chart here. This is our target, so we're going to pull this up. And there we are, folks, and we are trying to get to the first target to break the trend and get an uptrend going. Man, oh man, it could be potentially a lot of speculative gains moving forward as well, with these big launches helping us. So we're currently at quadruple 05 US cents, and that's where we want to target. It's our first target number 1. And we are currently in the middle of the Bollinger Bands on the daily candles, and we're wanting to get up a bit higher than that. So we're actually doing okay at the moment, and we've got a nice green candle on today. So we're going to eventually get there and start breaking this downtrend. As you can see, this was the support we had in the curves, and this is where we want to break down. We want to get up to that point and then start breaking through that, and then we're trying to consolidate ourselves into an uptrend. And then of course after that we really need to start rallying up to quadruple 08 is where we need to get to, and onwards and upwards. Then we are on the road. We've changed the structure of the chart, and we have a good chance of moving higher. So we're going to have a look at the DMI. This is our work case at the moment. This is actually tracking pretty well at the moment. We've just got a long way to go, but maybe within the next 7 days we could really see a move on this. So let me just get rid of the charts here. This is the green line. This is the signal or direction. So this is buyers coming in, and of course we've got the sellers coming down there as well. In the middle, we've got the old momentum. So these are the directions. This is the buyer's direction, the seller's direction, and this is the momentum of that direction. So cool. Hey, I think we've got a special guest coming in, folks. I think we've got a special guest. Let's bring them on. And of course, here we go. Bam. Hey, Prana, how you going? Woohoo!
Hey, Superman.
Hey,
I'm not a special guest anymore. I think I'm a regular.
You're almost a regular now. You're almost a regular. So very nice. Great to see Prana in the chat, and just feel to jump in any time there, Prana. So very cool. So we've got the price here at the moment, and we've got the sellers coming out. So what we want is this scenario to play out. We want them to cross over. We want the sellers, the buyers to go over the top, and the sellers to go down, and of course the momentum to go up here. And of course what we want it to do is hit the signal line. We want to hit, sorry, let me just, that chart's moving around there a bit too much. We want to hit the 25 number here. And of course, with the orange momentum, we want the orange momentum to get over there. And of course, this to go over the top. So that's what we want to see. And we're starting to see that. I think we're just setting the beginning of that. We've got to let this play out, of course. This is the scenario at the moment. So if we take that away, you can see that we're getting the right directions, heading all in the right directions. So we're watching that pretty closely over the next, say, 3 to 7 days is, I guess, we're going to see how close we get to that. But that will certainly help us get towards this first breaking the downtrend and start moving into the uptrend at the quadruple 05. And of course, we've got these 2 awesome launches to help get us there. That's pretty cool. And if they're targeting 2 a month, man, oh man, that's pretty bullish for me. I like that a lot. Let's have a look at the RSI. Of course, RSI is on the uptrend, so that's positive too, folks. And of course, we've got a long way to go. We could have a super rally here, and it'd be pretty nice to see a breakout. And once again, with these launches, these big projects launching through AXION, at least we'll be probably one of the main IDO partners, is my guess, just like we typically are. That's going to be pretty cool there. So looking forward to that. That's a bit of a price summary there, and we're going to watch that scenario over the next 3 to 7 days, see where we get into that DMI and break that quadruple 05, which I think is the first important line to hit on there. You got anything else to add there, Prana, on that one?
No, nothing.
All good. All right, so we're going to jump through from there. We're going to have a quickly look at the liquidity. We've got 211,000 US dollars, daily volume 12,300. And we've got pooled ETH is 33.78. We've got pooled AXION 2.56 billion. So lots of AXION. If you want to pick up some AXION, folks, there's plenty there to get it. Get it while it's good, I would say. Once again, got to do your own investment due diligence, but looks pretty exciting to me. But at the moment, you can get 55.6 million AXION for one Ethereum, folks. That's a huge amount. So really good timing from that point of view to get an access in a buyer's market. It's pretty nice. All right, so we're going to jump away from the price and we're going to hit over to the Legion. We're going to go into the Discord and check out the announcement for today on the Legion Network IDO. But look at this, Brian. It looks like we've got a second one coming up too.
Yeah, we are. I don't know what the second one is. And
oh man, this team's crazy. I love it. Yeah. You don't have any idea what that is?
No, I have no idea at all.
It's pretty awesome. I mean, 2 in a row. That's like, this is so FOMO.
Yeah.
And before we do that, of course. Sorry.
I think what's his name? Poland and Dead Poet are working hard behind the scenes negotiating these deals.
Yeah. Big hats off to the marketing team, Poland and Dead Poet. Very, very cool. So we're looking forward to a lot of stuff. This is really, really epic. And Legion Network is a huge one. So we're going to talk about that shortly. Now, I've got a poll in at the moment. Will you be participating in the AXION Legion Network IDO? And of course, we've got 40% yes so far, 20% no, and 40% maybe, which is a pretty positive number there. I actually missed the town hall on this, or the AMA on this in the Discord. So did you manage to get to that, Prana?
No, I was doing the Twitter raid for Warp at that time, I think. And I was
right.
Was one.
Okay, sweet. All right, so we're going to jump on here. We're going to get to the announcement first, and then we're going to get into some of the details that at least I'm aware of. So we're going to jump into here. We're going to go into the Discord. This is the announcement that came out today. I did paste this on the community tab on AXION token page there. So Pullen is the marketing director for AXION, and just said AXION launch Legion Network. We're excited to announce our next AXION launch partner is here. Legion Network is the first super blockchain ecosystem that combines the best services in the industry into one super app. So I don't know if you've downloaded many of these apps, Prana, that you can do crypto on, like games and stuff?
No, not for myself, no.
Yeah. So there is a few around. So this one here is called a super app, and it looks pretty impressive. So we're going to get into that as we get onto the actual Legion Network website. But the AXION has an allocation of 200,000 US dollars. It's pretty exciting to see that. And the IDO, especially a lot of I think the United people from the United States and from Europe will be pretty happy with that size. That sort of fits well with a lot of the bigger investors in AXION in particular, with an IDO price of 0.075 US cents. So that's the price that you're going to be able to get access to. The token launches on March the 7th. So that's not too far away. That's just under a month, or about a month away, with a price of 0.15. So basically we're getting half price, 50% discount. That's a really, really good deal on something like this. So pretty nice. Pre-sale purchases will be vested and dripped out over 6 months. So that works pretty well. AXION has a vesting page here. So if you do get access to it, you will have vesting over 6 months on this page, and you'll have every month you'll be able to claim a certain amount of it. On the Polygon network, of course, that's super cheap and super fast. Not like the Ethereum network, where it actually was probably the fee was more than the actual the dripping that we were getting, probably. So that's pretty funny. Anyway, the core elements of the Legion ecosystem: a collaborative NFT platform and metaverse. So Blue Moon is the first collaborative NFT marketplace for large brands to crowdsource new creative concepts for advertising, visuals, and brand identity. You can hold contests, request NFTs, and it's deeply integrated with Blue Moon's own metaverse. The second thing is play to earn gaming and rewards. Arcadia and Legion Rewards is a state-of-the-art community-driven platform where members will be rewarded for taking part in gaming contests and for completing tasks. I think that's pretty popular, right? So we know so many people play on the phone games, so being able to get rewards with crypto is pretty nice. Empower Academy, an easy-to-use online watch-to-earn education platform with a myriad of seminars and lectures structured in a clear and precise way. Will allow everyone to create and upload their own online courses, workshops, podcasts with additional game features. So that's pretty cool. And finally, the SaaS solutions. A BizPad is a business application hub that will include task management applications, CRM solutions, accounting systems, online point of sale solutions with interactive dashboards and deep analytics. So that's sort of like a business one there too. And we will have 2 AMMs on this one with Amazing Legion team, a Discord AMA in 20 minutes from this announcement. So I actually missed that one, but I was hoping someone would be able to come on here with that. We might actually have CC coming on. We could be lucky if we do get CC on us. Calling CC if you've watched this. So nice one. And Prana says morning. And CC was definitely in. So hopefully we'll get CC in here. Here we go. Hey, CC, welcome. I didn't see you down the bottom there. I actually missed you. You were in there the whole time. And there we are. So CC's in the house.
Lurking in the background.
Yeah, I didn't have my studio big enough. I couldn't see you down underneath one of my clips. That's just the way it goes. How long you been sitting there for? About 5 minutes or?
No, a couple of minutes. Got me coffee.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, welcome, CC. Hey, we got Prana and CC, folks. It's looking good. And
Prana, John.
What's that?
Hi, Prana. Hi, John.
Yeah.
Hey, CC.
So very, very cool. So we're going to get into this. So you were at the AMA there. The CC?
Yeah, I asked a couple of questions in there last night as well.
So what are the couple of the highlights from that aren't on this announcement?
Well, I'll ask the questions, if I remember rightly, for influencers, because I haven't got the page up. I'm just going by memory here. So on the Legion page, part of it is, for influencers. Yes. So I don't know how that part's going to work. I asked them that. And also to do with the LGX, is it the token, the staking mechanism on it? So doing a quick bit of a deep dive. I've not really gone into it too much since last night, but one question I've got, what I want to ask their team is, because the platform's already been out on the phone, what happens to, have they already been staking? In other words, has there already been staking been done?
I don't think that have they got a digital currency that's not on a blockchain? Is that what they've got at the moment?
I don't know. I've not really deep dived into it too much.
They're definitely not on the blockchain yet, because I don't think they've got a pre-listing on CoinGecko, but there's no coin there.
Yeah.
So here's their website. So we might as well go through this, and maybe if you could add anything to this as we go there, Crypto CC.
Yeah, mate.
So we've got the Legion network here. We've got the home page. We've got the ecosystem, the roadmap, the team, the blogs, the light paper, and the download the app. So very, very cool. Now, the best of the blockchain and one decentralized super app. It's got collaborative NFT marketplace, the metaverse, play to earn, earn to watch, watch to earn, and SaaS. So these first ones, of course, are very useful for, just the average person, the consumer, and then they've got a SaaS solution, I guess, for the commercial side. So that's pretty interesting to see that. So this is hi Satoshi Nakamoto. Scott, welcome back. This is a little preview of the app, but it's got business tools, synergy, social tools, earn, LGX. So that being the token, I just think it's probably just a digital one at the moment. It's not on the blockchain, which is probably why they're entering into that now with the IDO. If I'm correct about that. So cool. So the LGX token, they're featured on Coin, Market Cap, what else? Solidity, Finance, Yahoo, Nomics, CoinGecko, Investing.com, Bazinga, MarketWatch. So probably the interesting ones out of there are the Yahoo Finance and the Investing.com. The rest of them are kind of within the normal preview of the crypto market. A revolutionary new blockchain ecosystem, Blue Moon, Arcadia, Empower, Rewards, and BizPad. I definitely think a lot of people chase down the apps to try and get these rewards, play the games. And of course, probably more of depending on how the NFT structure, probably do that as well. Play to earn platform as well will be popular as well. And learn to earn platform, interesting. That's a nice avenue too. So got lots of stuff there moving around. The world's first collaborative NFT marketplace. And of course, they got play games to earn crypto. That would be very popular, obviously. What else they got in here? They got watch to earn. And that would be popular too with a lot of people around the world. Obviously, people always trying to make a dime, make a buck. So I think that works pretty well. And they're trying to make this, I guess it's just making it really easy and accessible to the consumer. So it's pretty good idea. Rewards, win weekly cash prizes, of course, as well. So that's pretty attractive. And then, of course, they've got applications to run your business, which is an interesting avenue to take as well, because the rest of it's kind of consumer orientated. So that's probably a good thing to add, though. Particularly a lot of maybe small, medium businesses. Live updates. They got some of the app stuff here. Buy Legion token, stake LGX. Well, they got a stake feature there. Refer and earn. Access all services, Legion wallet, and then the Legion super app. So cool. I actually haven't seen it much, so we're just going through. I'm going through this live with the rest of you. So cool. Let's just go back on the map here. So we're going to go right back. Actually, let's go back. Or actually go. I don't think it goes that far back. So let's go. We're up to 21. Yeah, Q21. We'll start there. So we've got the Legion network launch. Okay, so it launched in Q1 2021, and it's got research and development there. So cool. Then Q2 last year, it had initiate phase 1 development, Legion network UI UX. So that means just user interface, user experience. Legion network applications prototype finalized. Q3, phase 2 and 3 development, Legion wallet announced, Legion super app development, etc. It's got a little auto. It's not me moving it. It's essentially moving itself. Empowered application and public security. And then Q4, Legion token contract, public seed private rounds, and 20,000K members. So that's pretty interesting. So this is when they're really starting to take off here. Seed private rounds. So they did have some private fundraising rounds if it would stop moving. 20,000 members on socials. So that was pretty good. And a airdrop.
Sorry, button. Left click and hold on it. That's what I had to do last night.
I like that. Oh, yeah,
left click and it won't move.
Cool, that's pretty funny. It kept moving like itself. Like it. Man, I was reading it fairly fast too. All right, so there we are. All right, so Q4 2021 Legion token contract public. It's a nice little feature, but it was a little bit too fast. Q4 2021 Legion token contract public and seed private rounds. So they've had the seed rounds, 20,000 members on social airdrop campaign. That was the end of December. Nice. Okay, so Q1 21. This is where we are now. First viral marketing campaign. Legion's. Oh, I thought I had that tapped. Hopefully that won't move around. First viral market campaign. Legion super app released. Arcadia, Empower, Legion Network, VR, Metaverse, Blue Moon version 1 launch, a public IDO, and token launch. So that's where we're at the moment, at the bottom there, the public IDO, token launch. Presumably a lot of this other stuff is already, well, actually it's only February, so maybe there's some of that's already come out, but we're definitely there. All right, Q2 is going to have Blue Moon Phase 3, Legion Launchpad, custom VR gallery, virtual events in the Metaverse, P2E NFT game development, first major brand contest launch, Blue Moon Launchpad, and Blue Moon Swap feature. All right, they're doing quite a bit, aren't they, on that? Let's jump over to the next one. Q3 coming up, 1 million app downloads, 2,500 creatives on Blue Moon. Oh, lost that one again. All right, okay. Listen to what CC tells you. Listen to what. All right, so we're going to jump to that one, next one. All right, so I think I've got it now. 2,500 creatives on Blue Moon, 50,000 on Blue Moon, major exchange listings. So that'd be pretty popular coming down the path. So they have got some decent stuff coming down there. 5,000 creators on Blue Moon, and so forth. So I think we're up to that. Yeah, I think we're up to date there. So up to Q3. That's the rest of the moment. Cool. Well, we've finally got through that. We've got the team members. Just trying to look through this here to see whether anyone looks familiar. No one there looks like somebody we know in crypto. So they've got a big team. Looks like is that like a Middle Eastern team? It looks like mostly. So cool. And where are they? They're in Dubai there. So that's where they're based, in the United Arab Emirates. And what else they got? They got the ecosystem. So we're going to go up to the top of there and have a look at that. Boom. Oh, we're already on that. So that's already cool. We've got the roadmap, the team, the blogs, and the light paper. So we're going to go to the download the app there. And I actually did I already do that? I think I did. So we'll jump out of there. So we've got the app here. It's got all the stuff on here. We've got deposit withdrawal. It's got a little wallet there with the LGX token. We've got all of the different features that you can use, play to earn. So it's very user-friendly. We've got earn up to $50 a day in crypto. That's pretty attractive. A lot of people will be after that. And create your own wallet, earn $5. So wow, okay. So they're encouraging you to all the features on board. Earn $5 for every referral. So to get that virality going. Earn $10 for watching videos. That's not pretty good. It'll be interesting to see what sort of rate that is. You earn how much LGX you're going to earn at the time. If they're launching at 15 cents, that's a pretty interesting to see whether they actually adjust the LGX on that. Play to earn daily, $150 daily prize pool, for those who top the leaderboard. So basically, if you're using it a lot, you might be able to get access to that. Weekly giveaways. They partner weekly giveaways, prizes, NFTs, and you can set up your tracking your progress. So that's on that. So we're going to jump over to the Play Store here. You can actually download this, and they've apparently had over 1 million downloads on this, folks. There's 100,000 reviews left, and it's got a 4.7 review. That's actually very good out of 100,000. What do you guys think?
Yeah, is this the company that Poland was saying was a household name?
Yeah, well, it appears to be at least a pretty decent-sized app. I know some of the apps probably get over, I don't know, 100 million, a billion downloads. It's just kind of which category, but this is certainly successful with over 1 million downloads. There's no doubt about that. Anytime you get 1 million, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't heard the company in the USA, so I don't know if you guys heard it in your areas.
Oh, right. So there's a couple of comments here. We've got one here, the 4th of February. It's got awesome. I am using this app recently from 10 days, and it's quite good. Everything is good. Interface is very nice, but I'm using what if I connect to my account. We've got another one here, which is only a 1-star. Honestly, it looks good, but since one can't claim till March, so this seems to be the case that because the blockchain is not going to launch till March, that they can't claim the tokens. So people are just playing digitally at the moment from the looks of it. One just has to wait till then to see if it's really all that. So far, I'm enjoying the game. Maybe improve on the department and give us some more games. I have sent out referrals to some friends to see if I get rewarded. So that seems like a pretty genuine comment. So pretty cool. This one here's a 4-star, February the 5th. This is an amazing app with good features. It's an interesting game you can earn as well. It looks like they've got one game on there at the moment. I think no ads disturbance while operating the app. I'm grateful to be part of a cool community. So there's lots of different ones there. We've got a couple of 3-stars. So far, so good. Can't complain too much. And not many ways to earn their coin yet at the moment. So I'm sure they'll upgrade that. It looks like they've obviously done just an initial launch of that, but they've got massive downloads. So that's been very successful. So some interesting stuff. This one here, 5-star. Downloading LGX app wasn't a mistake at all. There's an amazing app with some amazing features. One interesting thing about LGX is that you earn while you play. Superb. I'll use this app while feeling bored. Now this one here, this here looks like someone actually programmed this one. This looks a little too tidy, that one. I like the organic comments, the ones that look like the not written like a sales agent. So this one here is a 5-star. Love this game. It's fun and addictive, but energy stamina day is too less when all you want to do is on it all day. That's what being is like. So this seems a lot more real, this one. By the way, it's like trying to gulp down a bottle of booze, but you can get 2 shots because the bar ran out of the booze. That's pretty funny.
Oh, I forgot. I'm talking with you. I just posted your channel in Legion's Telegram, mate.
Oh, nice one. I appreciate that.
That's all right.
John Atkins says, hi, CC and Prana. Nice one there. We've got some comments here. Sorry, I forgot about the comments, folks. Just trying to read all that stuff. CC says, hey, John, want to come on the mic, John? No, thank you, Prana. And why not? And Stephen's in the house. I downloaded the Legion app that kept freezing up, says Stephen. So they might have a few probably, what do you call it? Issues as they get the system up and running. The app's probably ahead of itself a little bit, maybe. Brian says, I'm going to have a look at Legion Network more. Yeah, me too. Down like it. John Atkins says, app worked fine on the iPhone, so very nice. The iPhone's normally pretty good, though. It's just that normally the Android or something that doesn't operate as well. Just like my phone's not working. I'm going to try it on my phone later too, says Prana. Yeah, I'll probably download it too. We'll see how we get on. Maybe we can talk about that tomorrow. So cool. There's lots of different stuff there. Some of them seem very good. So cool. Let's jump over to the Legion Network on Twitter. They've got 128,200 followers. So that's a pretty decent following. And they joined in May 2021. They've got the following 13. It'd be interesting who they're following. And of course, here they are on the 27th of January. 15 days later, I guess that's after they launched, and the Legion Network Super App has reached 1 million app downloads. So in 2 weeks, 1 million downloads, that's pretty impressive. Obviously, as a community, we have done ourselves. You guys are the best. Wouldn't have done it without you. I guess the referral program there has probably been very successful, and that's got that virality going. And as it's particularly useful on Twitter and stuff like that. We're coming as well. So LGX to the moon, 1 million download app. So that's pretty cool. What else we got? One guy watched a Bitcoin. That's a different one there. What else we got going? We're excited to announce that we're partnered with Legion Network. This is the first of many partnerships. Stay tuned for what's coming. So they'll have other IDO. That's an NFT partner there, Meta Billionaire. So they've got 23,000 followers on their one. So that's interesting. Hey Legionnaires, we've got news. This is on 12 hours ago. We officially partnered with Met NFT. We're super excited. So cool.
The AXION one is down below.
Oh, yeah. So I've run out of space there because I'm not logged into Twitter, but that's it. And they've also got Legionnaire Network on Medium. What is the Legion Network? How's it empowered? So that was recently pinned a 5-minute read there.
There's AXION.
Yeah. Oh, is that an AXION post?
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay, cool. What is crypto gaming? How can you benefit from it? Legion's Network, Arcadia, and Awards. So I think I've played a few of these type of apps, but not this particular one. So it's pretty cool. Looks like they're really scaling it up into the crypto. It's good to see them going on Polygon or BSC, maybe BSC or Polygon. That's pretty cool. I think it might be on BSC actually. Cool. So that's kind of a highlight. That's kind of a cool, fast overview of what these guys are all about. And of course, downloading the app's probably the best way of getting experience. But they had a pretty good rating, 4.7 out of 100,000 reviews. It's pretty good. CC, does that once we've gone through all that, does that prompt any memory from any further stuff in the AMA? Because the team was on there.
Yeah, the team was on there, and I mean they're about 12 strong, and they seem a very, very competent team. They really covered everything. They were sharing their live screens and stuff. They had it off to pat, and it was very informative, to be honest. And there was quite a few of us in the AMA last night.
Yeah,
I've got a few questions out, as I said. But I'm still. Oh, the other question I asked them is with the app download, because I'm what I call one of the oldies, and I wear glasses. I said to them, "When are you going to have a desktop app?" And they are working on that for us older guys.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm not really a mobile person. I'm not.
Yeah,
I prefer a PC. I like a big screen.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and I don't like being tracked.
Yeah, same.
But the other thing is cool. But what I was going to say was, I think John said something there. Legion were very impressive in the AMA, says John. A nice one. What I was going to say, with the IDO side, so the AXION side, was there anything additional to this announcement? Was there something about AXION purchases or how long you had to be staked to get access to this awesome deal?
One good thing with the IDO, guys, anyway, originally when it was posted a few weeks back, it was like 5 million max staked. But now the minimum is 5 million for 350 days, and that gets you a $250 allocation.
Oh, fantastic. Okay.
Yeah, it's already all up, Superman. If you go to the AXION launches, you can click through. There is an IDO page up, and it's in about 10 hours, guys. Yeah.
I'm on the launch pad there, but it's not.
Go on to because it's not working on my launch pad. So on the Discord, click on the actual. Go to announcements.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they don't work where you are now.
Go to dashboard.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work. They don't click. So if the way I done it, I went on Discord, go to announcements on AXION, and then just click on the link there, and then that takes you to it. Yeah,
that's the one here, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Cool.
But funny enough, at the moment, if you go to the AXION dashboard, you can't click on Legion on that.
Okay, cool. So that's the summary. It starts on the 9th. And let's go down to the details. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Hey, thanks for this, CC and Prana. How do I participate in the launch? AXION has exclusive access to 200,000 USD allocation of LGX tokens, 2.66 million tokens. This will be a first come, first served launch using AXION's new pledge engine. Once the allocation is gone, it's gone. In order to qualify for the allocation, you must have at least one active stake of 5 million AXION or more for at least 350 days. So cool. On Wednesday, February the 9th, 2022, 1800 UTC time, the AXION staking portal will open for the Legion Network pledges. You must have amount you wish to pledge in USDC available on the Polygon network, ready to submit your transaction. You can pledge any amount up to the maximum allocation that will qualify for. Once you have submitted your USDC, your place is reserved and you will see your pledge amount in the launch section of the staking portal, which is over here. So I guess if you're pledged here, That would be cool. Nice. What have I got there? Oh, yeah. Okay. So that's where it's going to show up. Where did I go there? All right. Once the $200,000 allocation fills up, that's it. The launch will be closed. So make sure you're ready to go with USDC. When the launch goes live, no other token will be allowed in the pledge. So that's interesting. So you have to have USDC. Cool. And what are we asking? IDO details. This IDO round will be offering the ALGX token at a price of 7.5 cents. Token will be launching on PancakeSwap on the BSC network. So I was right about that. On March the 7th, and with a launch price of 15 cents, which is pretty cool. Tokens sold. Obviously, there's all these users on the app that have got these, got these digital tokens that must be converted into real tokens, is my guess. Tokens sold via AXION launch will be vested according to the following schedule: 7th of March 2022, TG 4%, 16%, 16%. So April, May, June, July, August, September, all 16% there. And then time to pledging is in 9 hours. So it opens up pretty soon, actually. So if you're watching this, that's opening up pretty soon. The launch allocation information. This is a tiered AXION launch, meaning that different elements in our ecosystem contribute to the maximum allocation amount. And that's why this rewards people that are typically staking longer. So the longer you stake, you get more access. Each different qualifier adds an extra amount to your total allocation. You can only pledge for the amount of allocation you're eligible for using the pledge engine. All pledge wallets must have one active stake containing at least 5 million AXION for a minimum of 350 days to qualify for this launch. This is what you said, CC. This does not need to be a new stake. All right, so that's existing AXION stakers and new. So if you're new, you can pick up 5 million AXION, stake that for 350 days. You're obviously going to earn AXION and wrap Bitcoin divs, but also going to give you access to this launch, as probably a lot of other launches coming in the coming months. Well, we've got, it looks like we've got another one in 12 hours too. So base allocation is a 3,333 ALGX tokens, $250. And requirements must have an active stake of at least 5 million, stake for at least 350 days. Second one is max stakers, 5555. So there's people, AXION has 49% of stakers in this class. So it opens up at least to one in every two wallets, I guess. And that's 6,666 at $500. Requirements must have an active stake with at least 5 million AXION stake for 555 days. So cool. OG Polygon holders. So this is the NFT holders. AXION, they have additional 6666 and additional $500 basically. OG5 had additional 555. So you could actually, if you had all these, you'd be in for the house. I think John's got all of these. John, I think you've got all of these. CC, have you got all of these? I think you might too.
I haven't actually. I haven't. No.
Oh yeah.
No,
okay.
I don't own not one NFT.
Oh, okay. Well, I think John's got all of these. So John's probably laughing.
Oh, John has.
Yeah. So John's probably going to sell out the whole thing by himself. No, I'm just kidding. Right. So thanks. And Solex says, hey, all a long time no see. Hey, Lalang's in the house. Is it Solex? Hey, Solex is in the house. Long time no see. I just moved to another country and had lots of stuff to do with the taxes and residency. Hey, Solex, good to see you back. And I hope you've settled in pretty well there. And it's great to see you for sure. How's everybody? And morning, Solex is CC. Hi, Solex. I thought you were here just a few days ago. And CC, that's a long time in crypto. That's an infinite period of time. Well, there's different types of infinites, right? So it's one kind of infinite. Francis is probably confused with Oblio, probably. And yeah, John Atkins says, I have. Yeah, John's smiling. I knew John was smiling, laughing. He probably knows that too. So pretty cool. So there we are, $1,500. That's probably a pretty decent investment or two.
Just a real quick one for you, Solly. If you've moved country, don't forget, if you want to get into this one of these IDOs, you might have to do your KYC again. Yeah, if you've done KYC with Securitants before, obviously if you've moved house, so check that out, mate. Yeah,
it's possible too. Yeah. All right. For each qualifying bonus, your maximum allocation amount will increase. For example, a wallet 5 million gets $500. Wallet with staked and with the OG Polygon NFT will get 1,000. A wallet with a 5 million stake, an OG Polygon NFT, and an OG 555 NFT will qualify for the maximum of $1,500, aka John. Nice one. All right, so you can pledge. You cannot pledge for more than one allocation per wallet. If you pledged under the maximum allocation allowed for the wallet and want to add official funds at that time, you can do so as long as the launch is still active and you still have available funds. Okay, cool. There's the pledge button. I guess it's going to take us to the allocation. So this guy takes us to the launch where we were. Cool. We'll jump back to where we were. And nice. So obviously that is the latest launch at the moment. So very nicely set up from the team. Not sure you get qualified. The IDO requires you to purchase a certain amount of AXION and staked it. So you can buy and stake AXION. So if you're new to AXION, you want to get hold of this, like I say, you get to earn 8% AXION and then of course Rapid divs, and of course get access to all the IDOs. And I think that is probably the biggest, going to be huge value to a lot of people there now. Prana CC.
Sorry,
Just
I was just trying to answer SollyX. SollyX, I mean Securitants. Yeah, KYC was Securitants. Not, but yeah, funny enough, I don't know. Maybe with Coinbase as well, you might have to.
Yeah, I just see this is, getting access to this is a lot of value. Obviously, you want to get the right amount of new investors and existing ventures through these as well. But I think it's pretty nice little value add for people, especially when you get a 50% discount the price. My only question I have, at least I have two questions probably, is probably the one that you have there, CC, about I think it was about the the people that originally using the app already. They've been obviously earning digital LGX. So how much is that? And number two is what other IDOs are around, right? So what is the total LGX is probably what I'm saying, and how much is a liability at this stage, if you know what I mean. So how much is going?
Sorry. Also, the other thing is, I'm pretty sure I heard in the AMA last night that there's 1 billion supply. I could be wrong, but okay. So yet again, if we're getting it at what are we getting it at? About 7 cents, and they're
7.5,
and they're launching at 15 cents. So yes, I'm going into it, but I'm going to save some money for the second one. Now the gamification here, guys, is this launches, and then 2 hours later the next one launches. So we don't know how good the next one's going to be. So basically, my funds I've got at the moment, I'm going to split in two, put some into Legion, and then save some for the next one, which is 2 hours after this one.
Yeah, right. I get it. That makes sense. The other thing with this, of course, is that it'd be interesting. Did we have a tweet on their one about AXION on their Twitter?
I'm not sure.
In other words, did we get some cross promotion? Did people using the app, if they're on Twitter, able to see AXION's IDO?
Yeah, it's on there.
Qualify, is it?
Yeah, it shows that it's for the AXION launch on Legion Network's Twitter.
Oh, does it? Okay, cool. That's great. So that gives us cross promotion. I like that. That's the key thing I was thinking about there.
Yeah.
And you say so there's 1 billion in total supply, but what will be the circulating supply? Because obviously all that stuff on the app, there must be probably a decent amount that's been earned, right?
That's the thing, yeah.
And then of course you don't know the breakdown, of the financial capability of those on the app. So there's lots of interesting questions there to ask. But other than that, it looks pretty exciting.
They probably have a white paper somewhere on their page.
Yeah, I think you might be right there. Let me just have a.
Well, not on that page, the company's website.
Yeah, I think I lost that one because I deleted the page. But return the home page. There we are. I think that's on I've got the light paper. That's what we're looking at. This is the answers. Prana is leading the way. Here we go. Just scrolling down here, folks. Now, this is a pretty cool launch, though. These opportunities are very, very cool. Naturally, whenever you're looking at investing some funds, you always want to know, all the details, that you have full information when you're going into something. So we've got lots of stuff there. I'm going to scroll past all of this stuff. I just want to get down to the numbers, even though some of this will probably be of importance. But we're going to scroll down. We've got some NFT marketplace comparison. So they're saying that they're looking pretty good. There is a lot of stuff changed pretty fast. We've had a few. We obviously got Luxy as well around on the NFT space, but this is on the app. Super app, cool. We've got balances in there. Access all apps, crypto wallets. Definitely, I'll download it and try and get an experience out of it. We'll probably come back to this one and see how we all get on. We've got the wallet there. We've got the Arcadia. We've got the rewards. We've got the Empower. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I like the way they've set it up. Looks nice and clean. Scroll down.
I don't even qualify for this one because I don't have 5 million in one stake. It's spread out.
Right. So look here. Use of investments and financial projections. Revenue, EBITDA, and active users. This is their projections, of course. So looking at 100 million there, and that's by year 5. It's got a little hockey stick on there. That seems to be actually a reasonably pragmatic looking thing, but of course these numbers can hide the first couple of years, but that actually looks more realistic. The virality is a little bit late. I think if you're going to have a virality on an app, you're going to have it in earlier, unless you've really got a main product launch coming later. Revenue streams, the commissions from NFTs. They're selling tokens, commissions from NFTs. So that's really where the big revenue is expected to come from. Commissions on contest prizes, selling tokens, 6%. SaaS products, educational products. Yeah, I would have thought they might have done a bit better on the educational products, but okay. LGX launch, team, marketing. Here we are. So the LGX launched Q4 21, which is really probably now this March. It looks like March. We've got marketing 50%, team 30%, IT 10 and 9 for other costs. So I guess is that supposed to be costs? LG token launch. A little bit unclear there. Let's jump through here. Staking ranks. Okay, we've got staking ranks here to CC. We've got 10,000 LGX here. Gold. Legend is 1 million LGX, or that makes sense. That called Legend, I guess. 35% APY. What else? Silver. We got to go through there, and then token details. Here we are. We're getting to the heart of it now. Binance Smart Chain. We've got the contract address. We've got contract address. That's interesting. And then we've got max supply 1 billion. Initial circulating 6 million. 0.6. Initial market cap 900,000. So what's that equal? So it's let's quickly the maths.
That's on Binance Smart Chain.
Yeah. 6 million. That's 15 cents. So yeah, okay, 15 cents. Public sale 7.5 to 15, and TGE Q1. So public sale there. 12% public sale. Private sale 8%. Community awards 30%. Ecosystem development 20%. So got 20% for development. 5% for the foundation. Advisors partners 10%, and core team 15%. So one would hope to see that that's all investing too. Wouldn't you? You would hope so. I'm sure that pretty committed. It's always the advisors and partners, the ones that really does often get me all the time. But that's not too bad compared to some of the allocations. What do you guys think of those percentages?
Yeah, not too bad.
Vesting. Okay, here's the answer to the vesting stuff. So the seed stage, 7-month lock, 2 months. Private stage, public IDO stage, 5%. Public launch 15 cents. So this is the where we're at the moment. Unlocked over 6 months. Public launch 15 cents. 40 million. So 80 million, 40 million. There's already 60 million in seed stage 6. Okay, it's not too bad. The 0.25, but the seed and private range, which I've already had, way cheaper. So there, that's a 5. What's that? A 5x? 5x from this one. 6x on this. Crypto CC, you seeing this?
Yep.
Yeah. So the seed stage and the private stage are well cheaper, but they have a 6-month block, 7-month release. So 7.5 for the
So that
IDO.
takes them over 13 months to basically get all their money out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And public launch 15 cents. Community awards 30%. 2 month, and then released over 12 months. Ecosystem development 20%. 24 months, 12 months on the foundation. 12-month lock, then released 12 months core team. 6-month lock, then released 12 months for the partnership. Okay, that's not too bad, is it?
It's not too bad, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. It's always, in practice, always difficult to see how that plays out. But with all the locks and the vesting, that's probably not too bad. Yeah. That probably actually puts the IDO in the best position, actually.
Yeah, I'm going to have to take a look at it. on my own speed later on.
Yeah, sure. And there's the roadmap. We've looked at that already. We've got the team, Chief Executive Officer, International Business Development. Who else here? VR Architects, Head of Web Development. Who's the blockchain specialist? No blockchain specialist. Chief Technology Officer. I guess it's the closest thing, but it's not. It's quite a specialist area. All right, cool. That was not bad. That was probably a pretty decent overview of the project. I hope everyone watching has enjoyed that. We went through pretty detailed, really. But definitely we'll leave the links in the video description later. But look, the other thing, of course, is the fact that, like you say, there's a second launch here, CC. Do you have any inkling what that is?
Not at the moment. I just know that both this one and the next launch, you do need KYC.
Okay, so these two launches, KYC, cool. Hence the KYC in the top right there. So, folks, if you're wanting to get into these launches, they're obviously 9 hours and 8 minutes for this one to open up, and then 11 hours and 8 minutes for this one. This is just going to be announced in 11 hours, and then it's going to have a launch period after that. I guess it is. Not all launching, and it's not, like this had a pre-announcement, and then it's got the launch. Yeah, so you can just do KYC here. I think there's 6 steps. I think we went through that to see what that was. Cool. Stephen says, I have an iPhone. It kept freezing up, says Stephen. Okay, that's interesting. I'm going to test it out. I think I've got both. I should be able to test it out on those. Prana says, no, KYC from security hands through AXION. Solex says, do I need KYC if I buy AXION and the accelerator? No, you don't, Solex. You do not need that. CC says, if you want to participate in this IDO, you do. If you are just buying AXION and not IDO, then no. And CC said the next one later tonight, you need KYC too. The KYC is only for the AXION launch. You don't need KYC to buy and stake AXION. That's true. John Atkins says, my previous KYC through security was fine. Did not need to do it again. Nice one, John. John is set. John is the master about these things. So cool. Let us get on. We're going to end the poll there. We've got 9 votes, so that's not too bad. We'll get into see what the results are for that in the chat there. So we're going to be pretty busy on this channel covering these live things, and I'm sure that CC is going to come out with some videos.
My brain's already aching.
Yeah,
I've got to get my head around this Legion, and then there's going to be another one.
Yeah, I know. You guys are going to be loaded.
I probably feel a bit. We went through. We found we found the actual token numbers. We've also got the. I'd be interested to see. I don't know what's on Twitter. I'd be interested to see how much has already been won or earned, I should say, through the app. Obviously, they're making revenue through that too.
Yeah.
So they got the token launch, they get the kind of the capital raise, and then they're also getting the revenue through. So that's interesting. It's a double win model.
They probably can raise a lot of money in that part of the world because a lot of rich people there.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Will you be participating in the? But the app itself is kind of for the average Joe, right? The average person.
Yeah, it seems so.
Yeah, because people in the bigger income things will be focused on not playing games to earn $10, but $10 certainly is important for a lot of people in a lot of places. Will you be participating in the AXION Legion Network IDO? 44% said yes, maybe 44%, and no, 11%. So pretty much 8%, 8 out of 10, 8 out of 9, sorry, probably going in, or yes or maybe. So not too bad. And the no wasn't me. I didn't participate. I can't participate. So there we are. All right, cool. So that's pretty good. Let's quickly wrap up there. I think we've probably gone through. That's the announcement today. I thought it was pretty nice. I'm going to download that app, check it out for sure. CC, are you going to be doing any more cover of Warp? Are you doing any more videos for that? I noticed that I will be getting something out later today. we're both participated. So I think at the moment it's just between you and me at this stage, because I'm pretty sure you have to post the videos in here.
Yeah. I only see it the other day, and I thought, oh, YouTube creators win some money, just me and you.
I'm going to come out with another video. We're pretty much going to be ranking each other against each other.
I'm just going to say to Joel, look, let me and Superman split the money.
we got 5 prizes here. We've got 500, 400, 300, 200, 100. Hey, Brian, if I win some of this, some's coming to you. That's for sure.
Thanks, we ought to do that. Maybe I'll make a video myself too.
Hey, I love sharing the love, mate. This is our culture in the AXION. We're going to share the love. This is the way it's going to be. So cool. We got first prize, second prize, third prize, fourth prize, fifth prize. So those are the, so what's that? That's 900, 1200, 1400, 1500 bucks. So it's 1500 bucks. I had to make sure I carefully complied with the rules too. So that was pretty cool. We've got 1 video, 2 videos, 3 videos, 4 videos, 5 videos, 6 videos. So we're both 3 equal at the moment, and there's 5 prizes.
I'm not even keeping track.
There's 5 prizes. We got one.
I'm going to get 2 videos out today, mate.
Oh, you're prat. So yeah. So we'll see how that goes. So I have to do it. I'm definitely have to do another video.
If it ends up just me and you, we should be saying to Joe, look, let us just share the prize.
Yeah, we'll just go 50-50. Yeah. And then we'll have to share some love to Prana there for.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. He's always commenting on our videos. Yeah. Thanks, Prana. Yeah.
That's hilarious. I just thought it was hilarious. I had to mention it. That's why I had to mention it. But hey, that's not over yet. When does it finish? It finishes. Ends the length of February. So okay, 2 days, 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 9th today.
We definitely have to earn our money and do some more videos to get.
Superman, what you want to do is cut this bit out of the video so no one else sees this.
It's going to be edited straight away. I'm going to edit it. It's going to take 8 hours. It takes about, I think it takes about 8 hours for YouTube to actually typically load up a video, right? Especially if it's this long on a live stream. Yeah. So I think it takes about 8 hours. And then, of course, if you're going to edit it, it sort of adds a bit more time. But definitely, that's pretty hilarious on there. So if you're out there, it's too late. Anyway. All right, so pretty cool. We've got too long to go there. Hush on that one. That's pretty cool. That's probably a good place to finish because then we can edit it nice and cleanly. So very cool. We're up to 56 minutes. I think it's pretty good. Let's just jump back finally to the accelerator. I did say I was going to cover that quickly. We've had a good launch of the launch pad, so let's see how we're going. 89%. So that's actually fairly okay at this stage. So I've sold out, and we've got 333 million AXION left. We've got a recharge in 11 hours to 17 minutes. Let's go down the bottom here. Cool to see. I love how they put the launches in the actual launch pad. It's pretty nice. AXION sold 47.5 million AXION, $2,000. That's pretty good actually at this stage. And AXION burned 23,000 with $500 of Bitcoin paid out so far. People have used 544 Matic, 0.066 wrapped ETH, and USDC coin 441. And of course, 0.00023 wrapped Bitcoin. So not bad. Let's go to the dashboard, have a quick look at the overall numbers. 334.6 billion, folks, in total supply. Hey, that circulating supply has dropped. Okay, so 24%, that's gone down to just under 81 million. Okay, that's cool. That's a good sign. That's what we want. We want the circulating supply to go down. That is nice. So 76% total stakes, 253.6 billion. And 49% is max share. So 49%, folks, of every AXION staker. The total there is staked for 15.2 years. You heard it here first. And over 8 years is the average from memory in the actual staking, which is the best out of the CD cryptos. And total AXION burned 36.7 billion AXION. Sometimes I forget that it's billions. 36.7 billion AXION, $1.5 million US. Let's go check it out and see what the burn is as we lead it into an hour here on the live stream.
That looks like it's 10% of the total supply.
Yeah. Let's go back to that. I think you're right there. Yeah, that's just over. Yeah. Nice. So let's check this out. 12,800 holders of liquid bag holders up here. Let's have a look here. So 1 hour, 53 minutes ago. Another 35.9 million. That's nice. So I might copy that. Let's do the burn, baby, burn. I don't think Oblio's in the house, but we've got Solex, so that's pretty good. Hopefully Solex is still there. More calling Solex. Come in, Solex. That's showing my age now than the old more calling one. All right, so cool. Let's do it. Burn, baby, burn.
Well, I bought some more AXION yesterday because I knew we was going to pamp overnight, which we have a bit.
Yeah. We don't have an ETH chart though anymore, do we? The ETH chart finished on Ethereum. You aware of an ETH AXION chart for Polygon?
Well, I've got wrapped ETH /AXION. That's what I'm looking at the moment.
Right. Double check that
on Dex Tools.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm probably confusing myself to be honest.
quadruple 4106 at the moment on Dex Tools.
All right. Burn now. What did I say it was? 36. Let's get the number. Let's be accurate. I like to be accurate. It's nothing worse than saying something inaccurate. Right. All right. So that's cool. There we go. Bam. I'm going to put some fire on that. Party on in the Discord there. Now, have you got your ship yet, Prana, for warp?
Yeah, it just came maybe 6 hours ago or 7 hours ago.
Oh, sweet.
So I sent it off. I sent it off to Proxima B.
Oh, nice. What's the 8 hour? What's the 5-day ROI on that now?
I haven't checked the ROI because I'm not staked at all. I'm just gonna fly it over there just to have a little fun flying.
Oh yeah, cool. And how long was your ship taking? Because did you have a minimum 250?
Yeah. So it came with fuel also. So enough fuel to get to the next planet, and it's gonna take about 24 hours to get there.
Okay. And then you basically got to stay there to refuel, right?
Wait, can you repeat that?
So if you've used your fuel to get there, you now need to keep mining there until you get enough to refuel. Is that how it's going to work?
Or I could bond and try to get a fuel cell, but I did that. I got a fuel cell the first time I bonded, so I'm gonna go to Planet 3 when that opens up.
Oh, so you have a spare. So you got the one with the ship, and then you've got a spare that you won when you bonded. Okay, cool. And so you're setting up pretty good for that. What I was meaning is that when you stake on the planet, you'll be earning stuff. You'll have to, I guess, return some of that into fuel if you had to. I guess you're going to have to reach the point where you're profitable. That's kind of where you want to be.
Yeah.
So I see the APYs. Okay, it's come down to 16,843. So there must be a lot of people on there at the moment. So Earth is 6,851. It's got 104,000 TVL locks. So that's actually come down dramatically. That was about 250,000 last time I looked. And the index
keeps fluctuating. The Earth and Proxima B, the APY keeps on fluctuating. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, last night at one point Earth was 19,000.
Yeah,
and it was only a few thousand below Proxima B.
Yeah, they were pretty even for a while there.
What was the TVL? Was the TVL dropped a lot then?
I don't remember that part.
Surely, if this drops, the APY is going to go up, right? But if it went up to 16,000, that's a big jump. So, just wondering. I'm just imagining that a lot of TVL must have dropped out because it's better $150,000 worth of TVL drop out of there at least.
What's the TVL now for Proxima?
Oh, okay. The market price has come down to 388, so that would be partially explaining that.
The price dropped. The market price dropped to like 460 or something.
Yeah, it's 388 now. So someone may have just done a sell-off on there. I don't know.
Yeah.
So we'll look. We've got the warp there. Let's bring that up. Here we are, folks. You're getting the full coverage today.
The full works today.
Yeah, you're getting it all. So it's pretty cool. Why not? We've got all these celebs in the house.
And technically, Superman, you can post this one in warp because you're covering it now.
Yeah.
yeah. I probably won't though, but yeah.
No.
I'm gonna have to do a full video with
It doesn't have warp in the title, so can't do that.
Yeah, that's right. It needs the warp bond in the title.
Yeah.
Prana knows it, man. Prana knows the rules. Prana's probably got like 10 videos ready to load up at the end.
Yeah.
Probably going to get posted on the old Legion network.
We're going to get slammed a few hours before it finishes.
It's going to be game over. He's going to come the last hour. Yeah, slam us. That's it. Okay. Anyway, enough of that. Please don't do it. All right, so we're up 387. Yeah, so there was a big sell-off. That's all it, because we're sitting at 450. That was looking all right. And then we've had a big sell-off candle there.
So more price discovery, I guess.
Well, I guess that's got to be someone that was staked, that's unstaked and sold that out, right?
Yeah, I saw a big wallet, the one that pumped that green candle earlier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the same guy that dropped it later on for that big red drop. Oh,
okay. But then they bought them. They paid a high price and they sold. They pushed the price up and then they sold low.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
That's just okay.
Yeah.
All right, never mind. All right. So, well, that means a lot of cheaper entry price for people going in to get their bonds. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
Yeah. Okay. So, what was I looking at? I was looking at. I was actually looking at how that's operating. Where's over the warp here? Yeah. So 6,000. But this is the key numbers, right? This is the ones we really want to look at. Is that the 8-hour yield is 0.38%. So that's the bottom line. That's what you're going to get. The 5-day at the moment is 5.98, but that's going to move around as this APY and the TVL moves around. And then, of course, this yield is the bottom line for the next 8 hours. So 2 hours and 25 minutes. We're going to.
What's the showing for Proxima B? That's for Earth.
Yeah, that's for Earth. I'm just going through Earth first. Yeah, and
okay.
So I'm just having a look at that. And then, of course, Proxima B here. And it looks like there's been a few storms. Proxima B, probably a bit hard there mining. That's the way it goes. So APY is 16,843. TVL is 375,000. So that's actually pretty good given the fact that the prices come down. The index is 1.04, so it's been 4 8-hour periods. We're in number 5 at the moment. 2 hours and 25 left. It's 307 ship stock there. I didn't actually check the Earth docks. 449 traveling to ship stocked or traveling to Earth. Really? Is that? Do people just get a stationary ship, or on Earth you don't? Do you? What happens if you move your ship away from Earth?
You're still staked on Earth the whole time.
Yeah, so you always have a ship on Earth. Is that right? You always have a ship?
No. Basically, your ship's on Earth. Let's say you send it to Proxima B. Let's say it's going to take you 24 hours to get to Proxima B. In that time, you're still staked on Earth. Yeah. When you reach Proxima B, you've then got to unstake from Earth and then stake on Proxima B. Otherwise, your ship will be on Proxima B, but you're getting your staking rewards from Earth.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so we're on Proxima B. We've got 300 ships either docked or traveling to there. We've got 375,000 locked, 16,800 is the planet APY. What did it start off at 10 billion, remember? And then it just comes down dramatically as people stake, right? The return on investment is 7.28 for the 5-day period or 0.46. So actually Earth is not too, I mean, the differential is actually important, but it's not too bad. It used to be over 2 times. Now it's not over 2 times. So 5.98, 7.28. So that's closed a little dramatically, obviously, because there's so much TVL locked in there now. So that's where the heavy hitters are there for sure. So it's interesting.
The other cool thing as well is every 8 hours, technically, you're auto compounding as well.
Yeah. So have you got a spreadsheet where you're running a profitability on your ships, the costs and the revenue?
Not yet.
Because I think that would be pretty interesting. Obviously, the prices come down dramatically. So if you've got a high cost entry the first day in particular, the first 24 hours, that probably would be the most interesting because that would obviously have affected a lot of the players, except for people coming in even at the moment. But obviously, if the price is even the cheapest it's been, I think, since launch at the moment. So we go to so it's definitely the cheapest we've been at launch at the moment. So technically, probably everybody is technically out of the money on the price, except for the people right now. That's pretty interesting. All right, so there we are. It's gonna, I guess, has to find a bottom at some stage, just like anything. Market price 388.7, market cap 1.4 million, circulating supply 1,235, total supply 3,500. That's definitely climbed too. Total burned 89. That's a big jump. So there's been some decent burning since yesterday on that.
Yeah, even with these zone forks, you see the price chart going down, but as long as it's not going down faster than the discount you got, you should be good, or the staking interest also. So if it's not going faster than that, then you could be good.
Yeah. But just at the moment, it needs to kind of settle down, right? It needs to.
Yeah. So I'm not happy with that. It's going faster than the discount and the interest rate. So. Yeah.
Treasury balance is 1.6 million. So there must be more. I guess there's been more underlying bonding. It definitely has, because the parts remaining has gone down to 28,071. So that's given more underlying. I'm not sure how much warp is in the treasury. That's the only thing. We know that there's a lot of Dai and Mai in there. It's the warp that's moving this volume around, right? Other than more parts being sold. Interesting. The total lock value 480. The current index is 125, which is the Earth index, not the Proxima B. And we've got 756 ships have been built, so that's definitely increased a lot. Earth APY we've got in there as well. So we've got three more planets in season 1, and then of course probably in a week or something we've probably got ship battles, right? So that's looking pretty interesting.
Yeah, I think that comes out after Planet 3, the ship battles.
Yeah. Solix says, why the total supply is different from this website, AXION.today overview. Probably, well, I know the ones, I think we're pretty happy with the ones that got different definitions. I think it is the answer to that, Solix. Because we just had the numbers reconciled on the dashboard and they're all good. This thinks the way that the numbers they're including there on the, I don't know if the one on Axion today is including the burn adjustment for Ethereum. Maybe if it's say a $12 billion difference, it may not include that. I just haven't got that website up, but I'll check that possibly later. Good question, Solex. Very keen eye. Prana says that's a fan site and they probably use different numbers. Yeah, and of course we had the Ethereum, the Polygon mint 12 billion to cover the Ethereum burn so that we could get the figures right on for the burn and the Discord. So maybe that's probably the difference. Solix says, lol, on my Discord, my GIF is before yours. And yeah, I saw that, Solix. John X says, you don't have to unstake all at Earth, so you can be staked at both, just one ship. That's my understanding. Seems to be the case there, John. CC says, true, John, didn't think of that. And John says, the price I got in at, I'm way down. Yeah, I that's why I said I think probably every single person is, except for the people buying in at the current period there, John. Pranam says, yep. And Pranam, I guess we're still in price discovery. Absolutely. I think most of us are down at the moment. Yeah. Once again, it's just, I guess it has to find a bottom. And then we get a net more buyers than sellers. Then you get the price up. So, but the gamification, my thing is, of course, it's just if you're going to have the DCA in at a lower price, if you're going to try and play the game longer term to see if you can get the revenue out, but then you may be just covering the costs that you're rising up. So it's going to be interesting to see it play out. It's a long way to go, of course.
My thoughts on that, I think they're going to have to come down to the market price for people on my level so they could get more users into the system.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that makes sense.
So that would bring down the NFT parts and the ships cost. Everything will come down because of that.
Yeah. What's the OpenSea price at the moment on ships?
You could find them between 150 DAI and 200. A few of them. Okay,
this actually sounds pretty attractive. Just have to see. Yeah, so you're right, $150. And it also shows the docking station, which is cool. Approximately. Yeah. So just that's a quick way of getting into it.
But for me, that would be too expensive. So, I said before, if you're trying to attract more people, that it might even throw them off for even those prices.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see whether they do any tweaks to the tokenomics. It's going to be interesting to see that. The fact that the first person, they got 133 warp at the beginning, that was a big issue. So yeah.
So so that one there that's docked at Proxima B. So if you bought that ship, will it stay at Proxima B or will it return to Earth?
Well, it's got no fuel cell, so
yeah, it stays there.
So that ain't too bad then, because it's obviously costs a minimum of $250 to go from Earth to Proxima B.
Yeah,
and then you're getting the ship. Is that $150 for that?
Yeah, it's $150. Yeah, DAI. Yeah, so
that's crazy then.
Yeah. And of course,
just what the market sets it for. So whoever's willing to sell it and buy it for that price, all it takes is one buyer and one seller to set the market, and then everybody else follows afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's got quite a rare shuttle too. 9% on the shuttle there. That's not being valued though. It's only you're just basically getting cost there. So 150. I guess if you could work a spreadsheet and see if the price stayed similar to what it is at the moment, you could make money out of that.
So it takes 3 parts to make a ship. So you could divide that number by 3. That's about $50 per part.
Solix says there is a pirate ship at 15,000 strength. Integrity at 15,000.
Yeah.
Is that Joel's ship? Is that Joel's ship?
That's one of the ships, but I don't think he has a pirate ship.
Oh, really?
I think I mentioned this to you. There was a guy that was bonding for 5,000 at a time, $5,000 at a time, and produced 5,000 point parts, and he had like 10 of those parts. And on his first shot, he made a ship, and he got a pirate ship full strength.
Wow. Okay.
Oh.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's a big player right there.
Mm.
He minted all his parts for 5,000 points.
Is this the one here? Death. Is this the one here? Death. See if this is the one here. This is not for sale, this one, but 5,000. It's got fully loaded ship. Not sure if there's one for sale on that one, but that's pretty cool. So there we are. Wonder what the parts is doing. I thought I had the parts all set up in my collections, but let's have a look here on the watch list. I have to sign into my test wallet. Warship parts. There we are. Let's go here. Let's go. We're 18.15 on the parts. It's going pretty well. $55. 55 bucks. 58. 63. The parts are still trading at a reasonable price. There's not really the parts market seems to have held up, but let's have a look at the turnover on here. Turnover was really jumped yesterday. What would be any reason why the turnover jumped yesterday? It was like 16. That's a pretty big jump. I wonder if there was just one big buyer in there at the time. Have a look here.
What do you mean? There were 16 transactions?
Yeah, 16 swaps. Yeah, the trend here is just like we're sitting at about 19. And then, 25. Oh, okay, that's a bit weird. Why is it coming in like that? 16 sales. I don't know why it's got the value 1.5. Okay, so sorry, the value of the ETH that was I think it was 1.17 ETH. Parts sales was 16. It says. These are the people. So we've got a few buyers here. Princey's buying a bit. Princey bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there we are. That explains some.
There's metal again right there, right on top.
Metal's becoming a junk dealer, isn't he?
Do you think Metal is specializing in the parts market? Is that what you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's the scrap dealer of Whoop.
Yeah. That's pretty funny. But he's in the chat a lot, isn't he? Isn't he in the chat a lot?
I see him sometimes.
Yeah, let me go to the parts. Let's go to Starships and see where he's trading those too.
Go snooping on metal.
Yeah, why not? Oh, he is too. He's selling these shirts. Oh, what a classic. Good on you. I love it. We had this guy from you'll like this one, CC. At my high school, we had this guy from the UK come. And of course, he was the first UK guy we'd ever met at school, right? And he came in and he set up a whole black market through the whole school in a matter of a week or something. He had a lot of these kids that were, not, let's just say, not so bright, to be kind. And he would get them out and they would go in. I don't know if I talk about this, but he'd get them out going shoplifting and all sorts of stuff. And he would run a black market. So he was a UK guy, he had a UK accent and all. He just sat on the corner of the playground type of thing. It was a big school, boys only school. He'd sit on the corner and he'd have a little notebook and all that sort of stuff. And he was doing all this money thing under the, on the stands and everything. He was all over the place. And guys would just come up. He got popular like that, straight off the bat. And then people say, "Oh, what do you want? I want a king size chocolate bar. I want this. I want that." And of course, you'd be paying maybe 50% of the price, right? Something like that. And of course, he'd be clipping the ticket. And then you had all the supplies. You see the kids coming up with the stuff that they had. All. It was terrible, but it was also it was terrible, but it was also one of those cool high school sort of things as well.
Funny you saying that. My first entrepreneurial business was buying cigarettes and selling them for 10p a cigarette when I was at school.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, well, there we are. So I think it's a UK thing, eh? I think it's a UK thing. Because no one at our school even had the inclination of doing that. He came in the first week. He'd set up this huge network, and I'm talking about it was just huge, and he pretty much, if the school had enough bad kids in it, it was completely corrupted by the time. But he was earning a mint. Anyway, enough of that. That's a little side story. But yeah, but it looks like metal. I'm not saying metal's doing any of that, but it's definitely trading the ships here, and it looks like some nice ships too. This US Minnow Proxima B looks pretty nice, so pretty funny there. We'll have to have them on when we're in the chat. Hey, we've got Poly Legions in there as well. See Poly Legion, see that name around a lot. So that's 2 days ago, but yeah, definitely metal is active in the house at the moment.
They're both active in the AXION too on AXION parts or AXION.
Oh, is he as well? Let me go check that. Just I wasn't going to check that, but let me because AXION focused live stream. But let's have a look here on this. I guess it's one of these, maybe on the diamond. You think it's the diamond one?
He holds a whole bunch of NFTs.
Yes. Let's just go back there because I should be able to find that just on activity. Let's get everything across all of them. Can we see little Metal May? That's there, right? That's 89 days. It's been a while since it's been on there.
Wait, is that all his? Oh no, that's not all his.
Is that Metal May? Is that who we're talking? Yeah, I think that's
right. Metal Mayhem. That's him.
Yeah, another one. But yeah, so he was pretty active a little while there. It'd be interesting to see whether he's actually got an inventory at the moment.
Yeah, you just click on his name and you can see his profile.
Yeah, let's have a look at that. Is this what he's got? Is he holding all this? Oh, what a little flip.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Really? This guy, he is he's obviously a specialist in this area.
Solix is saying he's got like 12 ships.
He's running, well, he's obviously sold a lot because we did see he actually has been quite active and the parts and the ships. So it looks like he's got these 2 left. These look actually pretty rare. Are they pretty? Let's have a look at this and see what qualities are.
That's just his one wallet. I think he has another wallet that he transfers.
Oh, right. Yeah, sure he does. Yeah. If you're in this game, you're gonna have at least 2 wallets, right? The minimum, right?
Yeah.
Let's have a look at this one. Sorry, look at the artwork there. A 9% omen, and this one. Oh, this is fairly good. So 1500. That's a fairly decent one. Like way better than the minimum.
I think he's got like 4 or 5 diamond stick NFTs and like 4 or 5 of the other ones too.
Yeah, okay, so he's got this diamond one here. He's holding all of them, so he'll probably be participating in the launch pads too. John's probably going, yeah, this guy looks like my wallet, but however, much fuel is in the ship will be used for the journey. The more fuel, the faster you travel. I know, but you get to the place, and then you've got to earn more. You got to earn a profit, plus you got to pay for your fuel costs. That's my and then of course you think about it, your profit's got to cover some of your capital costs. You got to pay your capital costs over time. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting. That's why I talked about spreadsheets. The people running spreadsheets on this. Obviously, the from a USD point of view, it's really against you at this stage. But unless you're entering now, you could DCA, of course, and try and pull the average down. It's interesting.
You gotta find.
I think that I would have liked them to have done the launch a bit different. I think they'll have to think about that in the future because you want to get an even launch and get a lot of the speculation out. It's speculation doesn't. I don't know if it attracts people, but only for that short period of time. And so I think that they need to think about that differently.
I don't think they could do it. I don't think they could have done the launch any better than what they did.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, but what I'm talking about, the price has gone out. So basically everybody is out of the money right now because someone picked up 133 warp straight off the bat. That wasn't a great indicator. So, it's just some things that I'm going to need to think about on that.
Yeah, the other thing to take note on as well is, for instance, it's no good having a ship and sending it to Proxima B and only staking $100 because you'll never make that $250 back.
Yeah.
Well, you probably will, but it'll take about a year. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the name of the game is if you've only got a little bit of money, anyone watching this, if you only got $100, just stake on Earth. Yeah, that's your best bet. If you've got something like $1,000, $2,000, then that is worthwhile because then you'll go to say Proxima B. It's still only costing you that $250 for the 24-hour period to get there. So then you're going to make that $250 back quicker because you're staking $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. It's not good for the little guys out there.
Yeah. I think that was a really good point there, CC. So really good. Yeah. So yeah, this is the diamond stake that he's got there. So cool. All right, nice. Sorry, Metal out there. We didn't mean to talk too far. Hey, well set up, and I like this piece here. It's quite good. Might end up getting into that.
He needs to change his name. Metal, the warp scrap dealer.
Yeah. From New Brighton. Anyway, CC's kind of trying to laugh at me soon, but anyway, very, very cool. All right, so we've covered a lot more than we were going to cover, but very, very cool. I guess let's have a quick final end up on the walk price 387, and like you say, I guess if you're doing it at larger scale dollars, you'll be able to earn a lot more back on that.
I'd be anxious to create a bond because you're locked into that price for 5 days, and you're hoping the price doesn't drop dramatically.
Yeah. There's not. I guess there is a floor, but what the floor is going to be, it's a.
Yeah.
Well, probably like a lot of us. I mean, I FOMO'd in at about $1,700. I bought about half a walk, something like that at that time. And then, long story short, so I've got one ship docked on Proxima B. Now's the time now, in my opinion, is to dollar cost average in. Buy a little bit of walk, maybe $100, $200, and you can add that to your stake that's on Proxima B. And that's another sort of gamification.
Yeah, that's a good point there, CC. So you have to, if in your spreadsheet, you're going to have to add those factors in. But yeah, that's good, really good point. So yeah, nice one. Right, so we're at quadruple 041 for AXION at the moment. So if you want to load up on some AXION, get some staked, get access to the upcoming launches, I should say, not launch. So Legion launch and the upcoming one. It's going to be fascinating to see what that is too. But yeah, very, very cool. All right, folks, that's coming up at an hour and 26. I think it's a pretty good place to finish. Hope you guys enjoyed this extended live stream with these awesome co-hosts here, CC and Prana, being pretty cool. If you're watching this after the live stream, of course, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, put a comment in there. I will respond to that. If you want to join as a channel member, hit the join button. And also, don't forget to subscribe to Crypto Casino's channel. Just go to the channels tab. You'll see Crypto Casino there. And go subscribe to his channel as well. All right. Thanks, CC. Thanks, Prana. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Great stuff. Thanks, guys.
Cheers. All right. Bye for now. Take care.
Take care. Bye.